What if you can turn every minute of your life into money? That would definitely be a dream for all of us. Ready for a wild ride? Buckle up for The 8, a Netflix show where 8 desperate strangers find themselves trapped in a mad game reality show. After deciding to take part, 8 strangers from different walks of lives find themselves being assigned to each floor of an 8-story building after picking out their numbers on a card. A mysterious host offers them a chance to win a life-altering sum of money, but the longer they stay, the bigger the prize. The longer they stayed in the funhouse, the more money they made, and the currency inside the place was with time, where they had to spend their time to purchase their necessities. After going for a tour in the 8th floor contestant room, they found out that each floor came with different privileges, where the highest floor earned the most money. The prize money increases as the floor goes up for the contestant. The 8th floor contestant receives all the food and water, in which they came to an agreement where the food will be sent down to each floor after taking their own share. Everyone is still happy and friendly at this stage, but be ready for the coming up betrayals and breakdowns. At this point, you'll come to realize that this show is a mix of Squid Game, Truman Show, and The Platform. Not long after, time started running out for the contestants, which led them to panic. Assuming the stairs were their answer, they started running up and down, hoping to get more time. Luckily, the efforts were not in vain, and they were rewarded with more time. The game escalated and threw them into a series of bizarre challenges that tested their physical and psychological limits. They split up into Team A and Team B, where one team works alternates, vice versa. The catch here is that just like our daily lives, you get to eat more food on the day you work. As this was like a real-time show being aired, people started to get bored of them running up and down the stairs, and soon they shifted to a different strategy that led to a talent show where the contestant each show of their talents, from music to martial arts and even resorting to sexual acts. The competition intensified, which led to betrayal among the players, where the top floor players formed an alliance. They have monopolized all the resources. The lower floor players were forced to perform violent acts against each other as entertainment to get more time. They were pushed into attacking one another, leading to serious injuries. They were asked to perform, and only then they would get their payment to exchange for their necessities. They had no choice but to go along with this dictatorship that the upper floor players were imposing, as this was their only way of surviving. The contestants started suffering, and they began to question, are they playing for the money, or just to survive? Who can they trust? Or is the prize even real? Driven nearly to the brink of death, the players form a fragile alliance to escape. They rebelled and fought back, where their fate was switched after the attack was a success. As if winning a lottery, they soon got to enjoy the luxurious lifestyle in which the top floor contestants were all enjoying for themselves. From enjoying the abundance of food and water to ordering whatever they needed. The show must go on, and the betrayal continues, which led to a series of unfortunate events, from players getting injured and eventually greed won over for one of the players, where he met his demise. The surviving players got out in the end, and it still isn't clear who was behind the game show. From me, I was expecting more killings or competition between players, and this type of dark comedy isn't my forte, but it's definitely a good series to kill off your time if you're feeling bored.